The women that agreed with going 50-50 with their man are women that's never had a real man. So they don't even know what it means to be a real woman because they were taught by broken women, which are the mothers. The mothers, first thing they say is don't trust no man. You have women being groomed not to trust men. Have children with them, marry them, but don't trust them. That's why women say, I gotta get my own money. And then you have the men that just watch their mothers work so hard. That's all they know. They've been wired to see women work. And not just work regular, work harder than men. So even though it's at one point in time it wasn't normal, we've seen the dysfunction for so long.
I'm gonna title this video The Rise of the Delulu Brothers, the Delusional Brothers on YouTube, because there seems to be a pattern. I've been seeing a couple of these videos, and there was this other guy who, I don't know who these guys are, so I can't really comment on. There was another Black American brother who is basically saying that he's like super rich. I don't know who he is. And that he super spoils his Black American wife. And in the video, he's got her in this Bentley, and he's opening the car door for her. And he's talking about how he gives her $250,000 every year for her to do whatever she wants. And he also said that if she chooses to leave him, that's her choice. And it sounds really, really weird and strange to me that a man would be saying stuff like this. I don't know. Basically, we are an oppressed people. We are a people that have had our land stolen. I mentioned the book. I can't remember. I haven't even finished the book yet. The book talked about how Black Americans had a lot of acres of land in this country, and slowly but surely through eminent domain, city, state, and federal government, they were taking a lot of Black Americans' land. Our land was our wealth that was stripped from us. And in our modern times, you have had some families given their land back long after their ancestors died. Recently, in the state of California, I think it was called Jones Beach, where they gave the land back to the family that they stole from their. It was a Black family, husband and wife, and they owned land, and they owned a thriving hotel. I saw that story a couple of years ago on YouTube, and the state of California woke up one day and they took it. Right? So you get these whites who act like, well, the Emancipation Proclamation and it was over for you guys and everything was good, right? No, a lot of our shit was stolen. We were still getting shot dead in the streets, murdered by mobs. American history is never really taught. And it is amazing that to this day, you can have some Black men in America that are really wealthy and really make a lot of money. And it is a testament to our hardness and survivability as a people. Why not only are we still here, but we are surviving, and some of us are exceedingly thriving. It's an amazing thing. But for these, what I call them, outliers, because even in the white community, how many white people do you know that are making $10 million a year, that are making $1 million a year? I saw this story years ago on the first YouTube. I remember the story. I wonder if he was still alive. It was a Black man down south. He had a freaking fast food franchise. He owned a lot of fast food restaurants. He was so rich that he put a fast food mini restaurant in his house. I couldn't believe this shit. One guy worked in there, and he would call downstairs and he would order anything he wanted. The guy would cook it, bring it up to the house in the mansion. That was shocking. That was the first YouTube, so that was over 15 years ago I saw that. So you have black men in this country that have outstanding wealth, but they are outliers. The vast majority of us don't even crack 50,000 a year. Go ahead and look at blackdemographics.org. So when you see these guys on YouTube promoting this, I'm super rich and my wife has everything she wants and I pamper her. That is your lifestyle, sir. I don't even know why they're putting this shit on YouTube. When you trying to shame everyday working guy to try to be like you and try to spoil a black woman and she doesn't have to lift her finger and she shouldn't be working at all. A real man doesn't make a woman go 50-50. Excuse me, sir. The vast majority of black Americans are working poor. I don't know who the fuck you, what's the word I'm looking for? I was thinking, well, these guys are minority within a minority within a minority. These guys, these black men in 2024 that are worth $10 million and up, you dudes are unicorns. And you're bringing in millions of dollars a year. You dudes are unicorns. And you're still doing good in this inflation. You dudes are unicorns. Absolute unicorns. The vast majority of people are not you. And I don't know why they're coming out on YouTube with all these stupid damn videos. You're not a real man unless you give your wife $250,000 a year. Dude, get the fuck out of here with this nonsense, bro. Get out of here with this nonsense. It would be fascinating if that black dude, if you know, we come back years later and she's creaming his ass into divorce. It'll be the rich Negro wake up moment, you know, that I don't get these dudes. I spoil my wife. I do everything. So what, dude? Do you, right? I think it's simping. If you ask me, I mean, if you got a real good woman, okay, great. If you want to treat her like all of this, great. I have nothing to say about that. Why do you got to put that shit on social media like you're shaming all of us lesser black men who got to go to a regular job every day? This is the shit that I'm seeing now coming onto YouTube in 24. All these high dollar Negroes acting like we're worms and we need to do better. You know, dude, I'm good, bro. I'm good.